everybody, welcome back to Stone React. So glad you're here joining us. So we are going to get into this new video she put up approximately 3 hours ago called Shrimp Alfredo Mukbang at 4 a.m. Boy, does she have a crazy schedule. Okay, let's get into it.
Hi, baby. Oh.
Alright, so she's got a big ass pan. This is not your typical, like 10-inch, 9-inch, whatever. This looks like one of those like really big ones that are like, yeah, the big fry pans. So,
well, hello guys. Oh,
I mean, the shrimp's fine. It's too much pasta. That's a problem. She's got the Fanta, that's sugar,
this
right?
pan's too big for my Timu table. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm kind of talking low because it's the middle of the night. Oh boy. And I made Alfredo.
Good for you.
Yeah, in the middle of the night. It is about 4 a.m. That's it.
Certainly not homemade.
Yeah. So I made a basic Alfredo. Basic Alfredo is
the jar.
Well,
the
usually
jar.
some cream, but I don't have cream. So I used full fat milk, some flour, fresh garlic, black pepper, a bit of salt, milk, and Parmesan cheese. And I only had a few shrimps left. I have maybe 5 shrimp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not bad. Beauty.
So she loaded up with the pasta. She doesn't have that much shrimp.
Right. Bismillah. Let's try it out.
Suck it up. Let that jizz drip.
Yum.
She probably puts so much Parmesan. Like, I can only imagine. And think about it. If she really did cook this, don't you think she would have made a video? I mean, it's an opportunity for content. That's why I have a hard time believing she actually made the sauce. I just have a hard time believing it.
It's a little thick.
She could have easily looked.
If you like your Alfredo on the more watery
she
side,
could have easily
like
looked online on the recipe.
Or broth.
But I doubt she made it. God.
That's so good.
Is she using... Oh, wait a minute. She's using, like, thick spaghetti. She's not actually... Oh, maybe she is. Maybe I'm not seeing it right.
So...
I feel like I'm seeing...
You know what I get asked a lot today?
No,
you know what I get asked a lot?
No, it's the right. It's the
and
right kind.
Fanta.
Sorry.
I need to get more diet.
It looked like spaghetti for a minute. Like, some of them look like they're round, some of them look like they're flat, but whatever.
Soda.
Yeah, we see this soda sugar. Oh, that is a big pan.
Man, I can cook. Certain things.
I doubt you cook the sauce.
So you know what I get asked a lot?
What?
I get asked...
Tell us.
Does the age difference between my husband and I...
Okay, Chantal, you guys aren't like that. It's not like you're 20 years apart. But yeah, I don't get the younger man thing. I don't get it. Like, I cannot relate to younger men. I just, their maturity level is just not there.
Does that affect our relationship ever? And the answer is usually no.
Usually no. Okay. Elaborate. Oh, boy.
However, there was one time that I thought, excuse me, we were at the airport, and this is when we were going to Thailand, okay? And we were leaving the Kuwait airport.
Check it out. I'm trying to see where I can get a screenshot.
And when you line up for boarding, they check your passport. So this guy, sometimes if they see you have a Canadian passport, they kind of like seem like curious, you know, in that. But I don't know why, probably just because somebody from a different country, maybe they don't see that often, you know. But anyway.
I was trying to get her putting it in her mouth.
He took Salah's passport and looked at it.
Yeah.
And then he took mine, looked at it, Look at him. Look at
Yeah.
me.
All right, there we go. I'll screenshot that. Okay. Carry on.
You guys, this is so delicious. Looked at him, looked at me, and looked at me and said, "Is this your son?" I beg your finest pardon.
Who called that? I swear somebody said that, one of the reactors, that they're gonna think he's her son. I I believe it. I believe it. Because we know your filtered ass on this screen doesn't look like this.
And like Salah didn't look at me, he was even talking to me. And he was like, he like butted in, he's like, "It's my wife," like in Arabic, like.
How do you know that's what he said in Arabic? What if he said, dude, like, look, I gotta deal with this, you know? Like, have some compassion for me. Apparently, this is my wife. Ah.
I forgot to say that he asked me in Arabic. So then Salah heard that and he was like, "You know, it's my wife in Arabic."
Okay,
Back.
so if he asked you that in Arabic and obviously you don't speak Arabic, so naturally, okay, it makes sense that Salah would respond. And I don't understand, like, he said you were his wife, end of conversation. I don't know why you would have been offended considering you are, a bit older. Um, I mean, really? Like, be more shocked if they were like, "Oh, is this your daughter?" Going to Salah? Yeah, that would be like, "What?"
I don't know why he would ask me that in Arabic if he saw my Canadian passport, but there are Canadian Arabs, so that's probably why.
No, he was asking it because he didn't want to speak to you and he knew Salah would respond. He doesn't want to deal with you, woman. Don't you understand? Men talk to men.
And I'm in Kuwait, but also, like, oh, by the way, you do need to add butter. You need to make a roux with butter.
Oh my God, enough. How many fistfuls of flour does she
Why
use?
does it matter? Like, why does my relationship to this man matter to you? Like, don't you find that?
Well, gee, I don't know. You're going in an Islamic country, or maybe she was going to Thailand. I'm not sure. But there could be a lot of reasons why they ask you various questions when you're entering a different country. It isn't uncommon, so like they will just ask you random questions from my understanding. I know people, I haven't traveled overseas, but I know people who have, and they get asked all kinds of like ridiculous questions. Don't make it more than it is. Like, it's no big deal. Move on.
Not weird for like him to ask that.
No, because you do look older than him.
Like, why are you asking us these personal questions?
Because they're allowed. See, you're coming to their country. They're allowed to ask you whatever the hell they want because they can make it so you don't enter the country. Do you understand? You don't have control over the situation, unfortunately, Chantal. When you're at an airport in a different country, you're under their rules. Oh boy.
Oh, so good. I was like, I asked him that. I'm like, what did he say? I'm like, what did he ask? Was it inappropriate? And then he told me. And I was just like, oh.
Yeah, so what do you
And I was like, I felt down about myself after that.
Really? Why? I mean, Chantal, you
like,
are
do I
older.
really look older? Like that much older? Like an older.
Yes, you do. Okay? Like, I feel I look older than my husband. My husband just has a youthful appearance to him. Like, you know how some people just always look younger? My husband's one of those people. I look my age.
Enough to be his mom. Like, I'm gonna be 41 in March. He's 30. We're only like, you know, or he's 31.
11 years? She
We're
doesn't
only
even
like 9
know.
years apart.
Okay, so they're 10, 11 years apart. Let's assume, because she doesn't exactly know how many years. But that's significant. That is a significant amount. You can look drastically different in 10 years. Get over it, Chantal. Grow some thick skin on you.
I honestly wonder if losing weight will make me look even younger, because they say like being overweight can age you, but I don't know.
No, I'll tell you what. When you're as fat as you are, I just know for me, I was the highest 278. Um, like I look older because you have skin, right? Like mine's not bad. It's really not that bad at all. I mean, hers would be worse because she does have that huge belly in the front, which I didn't have. Mine was not that massive, obviously. The arms, I do have the loose skin on the arms, which drives me crazy. It is getting on my nerves. But she will have significantly more, and that will make you feel older when you have that loose skin because it's kind of just hanging on you. Um, but your face too, like, see, her face is so puffed out because she gains weight everywhere, like in her toes and everything. Her face is just so puffed up. When that goes down, especially when she gets really close to her goal weight, it's all gonna just droop. Not only because she lost weight, but also because she's older. Like, you got to factor those two things in. Like, I see a lot of people online going, "Oh, I look so old." And, but, well, look, you are getting older. And frankly, you lost, 200 pounds, 300 pounds. What did you expect to happen? You're going to have loose skin. And some people get it bad on their face because they gained it in their face.
I don't find I look that old. I don't know. Let me know below what you think. And how, do you have an age gap in your relationship? I'm curious.
Yeah, I do. My husband's older than me. But I like older men. I don't relate to men my age.
It's just like, I don't know. Anyway, that was like a bit discouraging for me.
Don't let it get you down. It's another person's opinion. It doesn't, it shouldn't impact you.
Like, I don't know what his intentions were with that.
Chantal, just let it
some people
go.
can just be really upfront, When you travel, you have to be prepared to deal with like all different kinds of people.
Chantal, in life, when you go out and about and in business and everything, you got to deal with a lot of different people. You just don't have that much exposure to the outer world. So to you, it's like, wow, at an airport, I experienced someone thinking that I was my man's mother. I mean, holy moly. How could that happen? Like, this happens every day in people's lives. You go to the store, you go shopping, you go to school, you go to work, travel, airports, malls, wherever you go, you're around a lot of different types of people. It's not that uncommon for us regular folks. Tell us, Chantal, tell us how
really,
upset
like, I was craving pasta.
Yeah.
And I ordered out my meal today. You saw my live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I checked my pantry, my cupboards, my fridge, and I actually had the ingredients to make some Alfredo. I had a bit of spaghetti noodles left. I had milk, parmesan.
Okay, so she does have spaghetti noodles in there. I thought I was going crazy because I feel like I'm seeing some of them for some reason look flat to me and some of them look like spaghetti.
But I wasn't able to put any parmesan on top of my pasta because I only had enough to put in the sauce. And the pasta, the sauce, the Alfredo sauce has to have that flavor of garlic and parmesan,
God, you're such a pig.
It's so rich. I don't eat Alfredo often. I haven't had it in forever. Like, I can't even remember the last time I had Alfredo.
My husband loves Alfredo sauce. I like a little bit, but I'm more of a red sauce person.
But it was a long time ago.
Okay, so why are you bringing it up
It's
now?
not something.
Like, who cares?
It's very rich, so you don't want to eat it like on the regular, but it's really rich.
She's giving us rules, but you know, for her, she could eat it whenever she wants. Of course.
So there's a pantry challenge
Uh-huh. Another TikTok thing? Okay, go ahead.
going around where you can challenge yourself to eat things that you have in your home
Oh, good
already.
God. You've done this before.
Especially before you get more food to add to that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking, I like that challenge. You know?
Yeah, that's just another trend she found on TikTok.
We have a lot of financial goals for the future, and that would be a good way to like penny pinch.
Okay, this is the second time she has brought up we have financial goals. What do you all think is going on in their household? I'm curious because, I have to tell you, I wonder. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to talk about that letter before. I want to check out her live and see what she ate and go through that. But I want to go back to that letter. To me, and I'm going to be completely honest. At the beginning, I thought, "Oh, she made this letter up. This is all made up." But then when I listened to it again over and over, it more and more sounded to me like it was Salah. It sounded like him having a conversation with her, trying to be honest with her. I don't know if any of you felt that way. Let me know how you guys felt regarding the letter because the email, because I'm interested in knowing. I am.
In my opinion. So.
Oh, and never mind the live. That was yesterday, and you guys have already seen that, I'm sure. She like just went all out with like 4 to 5 cups of rice, and then she had the what I think was lula kebab. I'm not sure, but yeah, we saw that.
You probably have more than you think.
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
We do. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm stuffed.
No, you're
I
not.
ate a good chunk of that, but
How many of you all think she's really stuffed? I think she's going to, as soon as she signs off of this, she's going to be eating the rest. She can't help herself. She's like one of these people. She can't leave leftovers. There's no way.
I didn't want to use a plate. I'm using a pan.
Because for her, like if she leaves leftovers, there's a chance somebody else will grab it and eat it out of the fridge, like Pete's, Salah, whoever. So she's got to eat it right away. She has to.
Because I'm not conforming to the norms of society just to eat out of a plate, okay? Anyways, guys.
No, it's because you're lazy and don't want to do too many dishes, and God knows how long this pot will fester and mold. Because we found the rotted fruit in the sofa.
Thank you for listening to my story.
Yeah.
And I'll see you next time. Bye.
What? All right, guys. Thank you very much. We're not going to go into the live because that was yesterday's. We've already seen it. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Please, if you enjoy the content, come join us, subscribe, and put your comments below. Have a wonderful and blessed evening.